He realized it later, when everything was already over. It wasn't a typical accident, and it wasn't luck. What happened left no visible marks, but something in him never came back. After that, the way he perceived reality was never the same, and he struggled to explain why. Before that moment, everything felt normal, predictable, controlled. He was used to difficult situations. Pressure wasn't new to him, nothing that they seemed out of place. The environment was familiar, the routines were clear. There was no obvious danger. Still, small details began to feel off. A slight delay, a sound that didn't belong there, a strange sense of time compressing. Nothing alarming, nothing worth stopping for. So he continued. The decision felt simple, almost automatic. Later, he would say, that was the moment something started to slip away. But at the time, everything felt under control. There was a brief silence, too short to draw attention, too long to ignore. After that, he doesn't clearly remember falling. There was no immediate pain, no clear impact, just absence, an interval that couldn't be measured. When he opened his eyes again, people were speaking around him. Someone called his name. Someone else said he was lucky. He heard everything, but it felt distant. They told him he had survived, that it was quick, that it could have been worse. For a moment, he believed them. In the days that followed, tests showed nothing abnormal. His body responded well. Recovery was considered complete. Everything suggested he was fine, but something didn't fit. Colors felt different, not weaker, just separated. Sounds arrived late, as if meaning came after the noise. Conversations continued as usual, but following them required effort. It felt like he was always a step behind, or slightly outside. At times, reality felt thin, fragile, as if it could tear easily. He tried to ignore it. He returned to routine, work, people. No one noticed anything wrong. That made it harder. For a while, he assumed he was overthinking, that it was fatigue or accumulated stress, until something simple happened. He was standing still, watching something ordinary, and he felt it again. Not fear, not anxiety, displacement, a quiet certainty that something wasn't exactly where it should be. That's when he understood. It wasn't the accident itself, it was the interval, the part no one could measure. He began looking for similar accounts. Without expecting much, he found more than he imagined. Different people, different situations, different experiences, but the same description: a sense of distance, subtle detachment, and incomplete presence. None of them knew each other. There was no connection between them, yet they used similar words. Silence, thin layer, something that didn't return. Some experienced falls, others brief shutdowns, others moments of unconsciousness. The event changed, the outcome didn't. None of them claimed to see anything specific. No clear images, no revelations. It was always about the after, about how the world kept functioning, but not quite the same way. He realized he wasn't alone, but that didn't bring relief, only more questions. If everyone came back, why did everyone feel something stayed behind? What if surviving doesn't mean returning whole? What if the part that doesn't return is the part that makes reality feel solid? He never managed to explain it completely, and maybe he shouldn't. Some experiences don't give answers. They leave space. And sometimes what doesn't come back is what changes everything.